Hey, look, I'm still trying to fucking mentally recover from what I just saw.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What it be? What it do? It's your boy Keen Decker back at it again with Mr. Sherwin here. We're gonna be spectating some League of Legends in the LolMidwest. This is the Sweat League, baby.
That's what we're talking about.
Gaming. We got Team WWW. Sorry, it's just the 3 W's. the Whimsical Wobbly Wombats versus Team Karasuno.
I don't know any of these fucking people.
Thank you, yes. Now, I recognize a couple of people. It's hard sometimes, too, because people change their names so often in League. I think that's not going to happen a lot anymore, though, because they implemented the actual, like, IDs, right? I don't think
but...
You can still change your name, though, yeah?
Sure,
you have to, like,
probably.
Pay, like, a ton of money. You have to
pay
Riot Games
everything?
at all. I thought you could use your... No, I guess you did have to pay, because I think you did have to use RP before. It wasn't Blue Essence that you could use, it was RP. Yeah.
No, as far as I know, you had to change it, and, like, I wish I had that kind of money that I could change my name every fucking month, but, you know, like, damn.
Damn, son. All right, let's see. We're going to post the stream really quickly. What's up, Bowtie? Bowtie's already in here. The boy's already here.
Bowtie.
At everyone. LOL
I'm so confused.
of Legend. My KD shot down by 0.4 or 2.4. I can't see because of the heart. I can't see.
Man, why is it that you have to, like, pay to transfer your account?
I don't know.
You know, I just, like... 2,600 RP to transfer your account to a new region. And all I can think is... like, if you move there, and you're like, oh, you can't play this game, because you don't have an account here. But if you paid money...
Yeah. But perhaps if you pay money...
we can hook you up. I actually don't know how much 2,600 RP is, but...
Buy I'm at 0.6. Ranked win-loss is still, 1 something. I can see 1.3. Nice. Hey, huge. Hey, what's up, Soup? How's it going? Are you guys ready to see some gaming? Mick Gaming right here, right now on the channel. We're live on Shorts and we're live on Landscape. Whatever you guys kind of prefer to see. I know for casting, having that wide view is definitely super, super nice. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all popping in. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like button. Let's get, you know, some new people perhaps even into the LolMidwest community. We have our game at the same time. Ah, that's brutal. That is brutal. And then,
easy, we just do both.
I am going to be casting tomorrow, too. I know, chat, on Easter. Keen Decker's working overtime, baby. Cheering on Team Canada, though. Is everybody Canadian in that team? Wait, tell me which team it is. Tell me which team it is. WWW. Ah, got you. Well, it's good to know. It's good to know. I think we'll probably get an invite here in a couple of minutes. Am I friends with anybody actually here? Now that I think about it. I don't even know if I am. Hold on. Let me check Discord quick. Oh boy. No messages or anything. I thought I was friends with Ty. I'm pretty sure, at least. Pretty sure. So yeah, as soon as we get the invite, we'll get into the lobby here. Add Smalls, hashtag NA1. Here, give me 1 second. Player name. Hopefully I'm not at my max. Add friends. Here we go. Smalls. What's up, Smalls? How are you doing? Thanks for the invites. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys posted the links yet. But we'll find out in a second here. Good. That is good to hear. Ooh. This is going to be a fun one. Once they hop out of spectate, I'll hop in. And I'll send you an invite as well.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be real hard to watch this game and cast it.
No, you just got to use your imagination. Alright, let's see. As soon as somebody else hops out of spectate, I'll invite. Because I don't think you can join unless... No, I think you can join if people are in spectate still, yeah. It's full. I'll just send you an invite just in case. Yeah, boy! I'm here to see some exciting League of Legends after that 3-0 clap by TL.
I'm so happy. I've never been so happy to see TL winning. I'm like... Man, I've never been a fan of TL, but I'm just like... This is the first time I think they've made it to finals since Doublelift has been on the team.
Yeah, that is true. I think it was.
Yeah.
Which
Like
is
that was
crazy.
one of the things they were talking about, and I'm like, damn.
So what you're saying is Doublelift is good.
He might actually be the best player and it's ever existed, much to Phoenix's dismay.
All right, we got our spectate link here. Let me change over the clients to our spectator. Let's see. Yes. Oh god, stretch to screen. Quick, stretch to the screen. All right, here we go. So you guys aren't going to be able to see... Oh, hold on. I don't know how to do this best for... This is going to be interesting for the short stream. I wonder how best I can just show you guys. I'll probably just stretch it right here so you guys can kind of get the gist of everything that's happening at the very least, you know? There you go. I got you. It's gonna be tiny. Your eyes are gonna be hurting by the end of it, but it'll be just like a solar eclipse. Your retinas will burn through, but don't worry about it. That's what you come to Keen Decker's streams for.
An Aurelian solar eclipse.
Aurelian solar eclipse, oh heart. So we're just waiting for both teams to tee up here, and then we will get into our draft. And so this is the first time I'm seeing actually quite a few of these players play. I remember Smalls, and I remember 3 other people from Team Karasuno. However, there's a lot of kind of fresh faces or just changed names that I'm not 100% familiar with as of yet.
By the way, they're all getting flamed the same.
Yeah, Josh will flame them all the same. Don't worry about it.
I would say the only people that I recognize is Retro and Tai T. That's it. Maybe Fate.
So many lofty expectations from Josh.
You know?
But right off the bat, you see that there's the Kled ban. That is just that's the tried and true classic.
Volley is honestly super busted right now. You can just run at people in the top lane. I know that he's been played a lot in the jungle, but I've been playing top lane just to play Volibear because he's been absolutely disgusting.
He has been strong. Very, very strong. The Viego ban is interesting to me. I mean, that must be a... I did see that there were quite a few Viego games, I believe, here. Let me go back.
I mean, Viego feels like the most feast or famine champion I've ever seen, because if somebody's popping off with Viego, I completely expect them to win the game.
Yeah. It is definitely feast or famine. I mean, Viego has a little bit of utility to make him useful. It feels like he's never insanely irrelevant, but yeah. He's not as, like, pop-off-ish as he kind of used to be. You know who kind of reminds me of, like, who he is kind of now is Briar. Is extreme feast or famine. That's what Viego used to be. I feel like Viego's a little bit more balanced now. And, yeah, so we got the ban on the Ahri, actually. So we're not going to see... I wonder what Tai T's playing this game, actually. They banned out the Ari. And the first pick, Maokai. So Maokai has had like a lot of priority. Just, I mean, even throughout the past couple of years, right?
I think he got nerfed, though.
Did he get nerfed this patch?
I don't know if it was this patch, but I know that he's not been seeing as much. Like, I mean, I guess this is just going by pro play, but like, I don't even remember the last time I saw Maokai in pro play, which is usually a telling sign when it's supposed to be like the most busted thing at the moment.
I know Maokai is supposed to be like ridiculously good in support role, but I like never see it like absolutely just devastate people like they kind of claim it to do. You know what I mean? I feel like it's so much stronger when it has the normal resources of a Maokai that farms and gets gold. And the Aatrox Kog'Maw is a big flex play here. Not even flex in position, but Jesus, they're just whipping it out. In second pick too. That's crazy. They saw Maokai and they said bet. I mean, I'm assuming Kog'Maw's probably, if they get more CC, gonna have to take that cleanse. But man, that's crazy.
He's gonna need a support that can keep him alive through the Maokai thing, and also Maokai got nerfed 2 patches ago.
2 patches, got you.
Yep.
The Lulu. That's actually not a bad like takeaway, because Kog'Maw Lulu is actually pretty strong.
Survivability, it's pack speed up, extra damage, shielding.
Man.
I mean, that's like the thing for Lulu, right? Is Lulu almost always gets paired up with Kog'Maw. Always has been. It's like Lucianami.
Yeah. I will say, out of Team WWW, they're going to need some type of either point-click engage or, like, long-range, something to... They need engage or heavy poke to get that Kog'Maw. Because, Kog'Maw has so much range on this team. And he should have a free-for-all on this front line.
I hope that the mid laner is... Like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, look, guys, everybody can't carry.
The Belveth pick, yeah. It is an extreme feast or famine, like win or die kind of comp. They're trying to get rid of Karma. Karma's extremely strong right now. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah.
Karma mid is just so safe and so good.
I wonder what they're cooking up with this Kog'Maw. What the support's gonna be.
Binning out Jinx. Okay. I think that this game kind of rides on who Team WWW takes for their last 2 picks here. I think they can really, if they're smart about their picks, can secure a much easier like path to victory at the moment than Team Karasuno. But that's just because they picked the Kog'Maw so early. Like, that's such a fat flick. Oh, man. That's insane. That's so much balls.
Sandy might just be a one-trick. Never know.
Let's see what we got here for the red pick.
The amount of times that, I used to be first pick every single time, and I would always be like, yeah, just pick me Janna or Thresh. Even though they could easily go with... They
picked Taric. Okay.
Taric, okay. You know what? That makes sense, actually. Taric's actually pretty... Because Taric can be in the front lines with Aatrox and Belveth, giving them the shield. And if he's W'd onto the Kog'Maw, then that gives him his own invincibility. Nico. That's huge, actually.
I like the Nico pick.
With into 3 melees, that's actually pretty nutty.
I feel like this 80 carry has to be...
Last pick, 80 carry. Crazy.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, actually.
Yeah.
You know who's actually really good here is Vayne. Vayne's actually low-key really, really good here. But they picked the Sivir for the safe wave clear and just overall like team fight engage presence with the Maokai, the Lulu, the Nico, Sivir ulti. It's pretty safe, pretty smart, and we do see the Tai T Swain. Okay, that's something that I was thinking in the back of my head because I was like, I saw that Ari ban and I'm like, I think maybe we get. I don't get to see a lot of Swain, as of late. So this will be a treat.
Team Karasuno has an interesting team comp. I'm interested to see how it plays out. I think Tarek is gonna be. I feel like the Tarek's gonna have a lot of weight on his shoulders this game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I swear if I don't see heel cut in the first 15 minutes, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because there are too many games that I have played where I'm up against, a full lifesteal team and nobody picks heel cut. It's like, please, it's an Aatrox, it's a Swain, they have a Tarek, just get heel cut. 800 gold! My goodness.
As far as like the tit for tat, oh, hold on, let me make sure that you guys are. Oh, league's really small for you. There you go. As far as the tit for tat goes, lane matchup wise, actually, let me just hover the lane matchups really quickly for myself. So it's Aatrox versus Gangplank. Gangplank's actually pretty happy in that matchup, I would say. Gangplank doesn't really have to, like, I don't know. I feel like he can kind of pick and choose his engages. I'd be pretty happy if I was a Gangplank in that position. The Maokai and Bel'Veth situation. So if I haven't gotten to see Team WWW, they're going to have to really be on top of just objectives this game. It has to. Like, they have great global presence with the Gangplank, and they have, like, Maokai to fight around objectives with the Nico, right? So, like, early on, I know the Swain is kind of scary, but, like, they gotta be able to fight for these objectives. Or, I mean, if they hand these over, like, kind of willy-nilly or, like, without contesting, it's gonna be very, very favorable for Team Karasuno. I think they'll be able to take over the game pretty fast, should that happen. So, I think they just need to be kind of prepared for what they're aiming to do in this game. Because Bel'Veth, Maokai, he's going to be providing, some decently good ganks in the jungle. Bel'Veth is okay, right? Like, Bel'Veth's not the worst, but they're really just doubling down on the fact that they need to get to either pop off or get to the later part of the game.
Say it's crazy because I feel like it's like because team. Hang on a second here. I'm terrible with names. Karasuno. Like, they have, like, the infinite scaling with Swain, the infinite scaling with Bel'Veth. Not that Swain... I feel like Swain's infinite scaling is, like, the lowest tier infinite scaling out of all of them. But it's still infinite. And it feels like they want to try and steamroll the game as quick as possible. And I'm trying to think, like, Bel'Veth's E is kind of one of, like, the biggest things that she does. And there's not a lot that knocks her out of it on this side of Team Dubs. Other than, like, Maokai Q, Nico ulti, and Lulu ulti. So it's like, I feel like it's gonna be hard to stop the channel. But they have the lockdown, I feel, to be able to stop Aatrox from infinite healing.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing, is, like, Gangplank will deal really good damage late game. Sivir does, like, pretty surprisingly exceptional damage late game. Nico is, always decent, but they don't have consistent damage to be able to get through Aatrox, who heals ridiculous. Tarek healing, Bel'Veth healing, and they're all chunky. Swain healing. Like, they're all big meatballs that are going to be in the front line. If they're not, like, all on the same page as to who they're just trying to blow up, I think they have a hard time in the late game. Especially with that Tarek ulti timer, like, ticking down. So.
Yeah. You have to try and kill the Kog'Maw before Tarek's ulti goes off.
Yeah.
But, I mean, to be fair, if any of them get a lead on Team Karasuno side... like, that's why I'm just like, I feel like it's just going to steamroll, but...
Yeah, but they do have to get there first. I'm excited to see how Team Triple Dubs plays here.
And, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where I'm looking at Triple Dubs, and I'm like, they don't have, like, a frontline clear other than kind of Gangplank because he ignores armor if he lands barrels. But I look at the other side, and I'm like, Tarek's the only one, and if you're focusing Tarek, you've got bigger problems in a team fight. But then at the same time, Sivir can W Tarek and have it bounce to the rest of the team. But I don't know. I'm interested to see where it goes.
I mean, the Sivir pick, to me, it makes sense comp-wise. I would have loved, like I said, to see something like a Vayne, because, like, I think Vayne into Kog'Maw is already a great matchup for the Vayne. Personally, me just speaking from, like, an AD carry main, I love playing Vayne into Kog'Maw, and it just provides pressure. Like, if you play, like, the safe game and just let both AD carries scale up here, I think with just the way these comps are designed, that Kog'Maw Taric are so happy to come out of that. They're going to obviously be shoving them in, so, yeah, we'll see what comes of it, but...
My brain's thinking Sivir ultimate really helps Nico get in there with her ultimate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's definitely team-centric, and the Maokai follow-up, Gangplank ulti behind. It all synergizes well. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna knock these two off the screen here so we don't get any, you know, premature pop-ups.
Premature pop-ups.
Lately, League of Legends client has been, like, popping up the client over game and then minimizing the actual game itself and then, like, making the screen go black. So it's like, hey, someone just won! Someone just won, by the way! Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Something to note is Gangplank actually took TP here. Oh, he did go for a strike. That's exactly what I was kind of looking for. I was wondering if he'd go for a strike or if he'd, you know, attempt to go like a safer build. But I think that like I said, Gangplank has a nice time into Aatrox for the most part. So he should be able to rack up a decent amount of gold with that first strike. All right, here we go.
Wow, not even a Kog'Maw skin. 237 mastery points. 137,000. Yeah, interesting.
All right, nice and zoomed out here, and we begin. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Karasuno versus Team Triple Dubs. We have a 5-man fan out on each side. Already setting up those barrels. Barrels. Smalls going for just a little bit of vision here, but is going to be just intercepted by Fate in the jungle. Not too much of a skirmish happens, just a little trading of HP. Oh, but Fate is still here, and they know it for sure. Trying to back him up. I don't know if Gangplank has another barrel here. I don't think he does. Oh, he does. He's
Where are
setting
you
up
at?
the chain. I am 125, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Alrighty. I was ahead of you, so.
All right, so we have
Yep.
we have 2 chicken starts from both of the junglers, matching on both sides. Q comes up from Sivir. Second part is dodged out, and this is a very, very aggressive Kog'Maw just right off the bat here.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's already going in.
Yep. They already have the minion wave pushing alongside them. Taric doing kind of a good job just pushing the wave while Kog'Maw just absolutely rails into them. This is gross. They're gonna reach a level 2 first here, and this is not how you would want or expect things to go in the Sivir lane right off the bat. Maokai is here. I don't think he would come for a level 2 right off the bat. He gets the 3. Oh, the ignite comes through, but they see that they're turning. They have to know that somebody's here. Oh, the exhaust comes through! They might have bitten off a little bit more than they can chew.
Oh, the exhaust goes off with the flash.
And that's the first blood! Oh, they're trying to hand it over, but it goes over to Lulu. A good trade back from Kog'Maw just to make sure that they get something out of that, but overall net gain. I will say also, this is something that I didn't note before. Ooh. Something that I didn't note before. Retro's Aatrox is no joke. He's actually very, very good at this champion. So he's probably more than comfortable in most matchups, I will say. And Aatrox technically, in the very beginning, before we're able to even get like any sheen or mana like sustain, Aatrox is pretty good. Look at just that harass. My goodness. He's deep. Ooh, boy. He's trying to get a B off here. Lulu's gonna spot it out. They're gonna come in late just so everybody can collapse at the same time. Genius. What beautiful synergy between the team, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, wow. Retro just does not care. And he still managed to get a trade kill out of it.
That feels bad. He can just TP right back top. He's not... I don't think he's worried too much about it.
Yeah, and look at what they're doing bot lane. This Sivir has 10 farm. She's being absolutely just kept off of this CS entirely. Ooh, Smalls goes for the interrupt, actually, and Fate's in a dangerous position. Dvel...
Should be able to walk out.
Yep, is not going to go around the other side. They're just going to let her walk out, for sure. Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second, I thought that Kog'Maw already had a Runaan's, and my mind was about to explode.
How?
I didn't have a completed item in 4 minutes! What kind of pentakill did you get early?
Alright, things are slowing down just a little bit, I think. Oh my god, I lied! I lied! The flash forward! From Taric, it's not gonna connect, but they do get a lot of damage out of it. Lulu does have doubles, though.
It was kind of crazy. I thought he would have tried to aim the stun with Kog'Maw instead of himself on that one.
This is some aggro play from both teams. They're both so hungry for this.
That's what I like to see. Uh-oh.
Sivir has to flash
Ooh,
out.
Man.
Maybe didn't have the spell shield off right up the bat, but they closed in at the same time.
Kog'Maw just out here getting, just bot lane out here getting flashes.
Ooh, that's a little bit too aggressive. A nice sidestep comes through. They might be able to get the trade kill. Oh!
Nope, there's the shield.
Beautiful shield comes through.
Almost mistimed it. I would say they are playing like so aggressive after they need to stop playing so aggressive.
It's true. I mean, they are getting their wins where they need them, but it's just too much. They're trying to bite off just a little bit too much each time.
I was saying, like, you got both flashes, just chill.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you got both flashes, but you're losing the HP game.
Nice juke from Dvel. A little bit of trade damage. Nothing else comes of it. Tai T and and Dvel both have the both summoners up here. Nico doing a good job at shoving Swain in and trying to punish the TP a little bit, or the lack of TP.
And yeah, they're about even mid lane. Bobeth is out farming the Maokai, which, you know, I kind of hope is what happens.
Yeah.
And that...
It is rough to see that all this gold is on the Lulu, despite it has to be that way, you know, for most of these kills.
Yeah.
The majority of their lead is in the Lulu itself.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's one of those things where, you know, maybe a little bit of memeing, but it's like enchanters. I feel like it's not the worst to have gold on them because they're going to buy the items that are going to enhance the carries anyway. And sure, the enhancements are not worth what the ADC could just be buying as an item, but at least it's something.
It also depends on the support, right? Like, if you're playing like a Lux, a brand, something that can really utilize that additional gold, like, it's also really good. It's, I would argue, more beneficial to have it on those supports early if you're looking to do something in lane and punish.
Because, I mean, I always say if I get the kill and I'm a tank, I just get to do my job easier. But...
Dvel connects with Fates. A couple dashes come through, and they actually managed to get the Gangplank ulti! Oh, Tai T with the displacement! And Dvel should be a little bit in trouble here. Gangplank ultimate is gonna run its course! Oh, the flash through! Just to make sure it connects! And Fate manages to pick up the kill. Wow, nice coordination.
I was gonna say, It was looking pretty good for Nico there for a second, because I was noticing Swain was running low on mana.
Yeah.
But that flash was absolutely clutch.
The redirect was great. Nobody's here to collect the plates. No. My heart breaks.
Oof.
That always hurts. But they are trying to bait it out. Understandable.
Will they fall into the trap?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
it looks like they are,
will.
yeah.
100%.
They played their part really
down.
well. The ultimate is used.
Eesh.
Polymorph has come through. The Flash and Ghost are utilized, and that should be Kog'Maw actually getting out of this. Rotation for mid is just a little too late. Nice. Well played.
Still, though, now you can just run it back down bot. You know, the AD carry is as unsafe as they could possibly be now.
Yeah. 6 is still not on.
Ooh, that's stun.
Ooh, the polymorph comes through! Nice mitigation of damage! Sivir manages to pick up the kill. Well
That's
played from Yushi. Yeah, we'll just go with we'll go with Sivir for now. We'll not butcher and ruin your
Yushi?
names. Snoo.
Snoo. Yeah, I would say. I mean, that's the thing is that I think the bot lane seems like they only have a go button. There's no like we want to trade. It's hey we did a thing. Let's just all in it now.
And I'm not sure the records of the two teams. They might both be 1-0 at the time. I'm not 100% certain.
My.
Yeah, look at that damage.
Minions. Oh, that
is some nasty damage coming through from Retro. Smalls is just here to kind of just put him right back in the tier. He's like, nah, bro, I don't need those minions.
Just absolutely just walked circles around him. Didn't get hit by a single Q.
Sivir, you don't want to be in this situation. This is a bad place for Sivir to have to be into Kog'Maw, who can just chase her down. Lulu.
I would say if you knew you were there by yourself, I'm surprised you don't just try to fight or just keep running back to your tower. Ooh, there we go.
Nice connect. The Gangplank ulti comes through.
Oh!
Lulu ulti. I can't even see the health bar. Titane manages to live with just a sliver of health. And Fate picks up another one. This is, despite all of this happening,
support supremacy, baby.
This has to be so good for Red. Like, these trades are so beneficial to them. They're just thriving in the chaos, and Ryu's having a hard time just even staying in lane at this point.
Man, just watching it, Aatrox, just gross.
Disgusting.
Retro's been playing this matchup pretty well, I gotta say. You know, pretty okay.
From back and behind. Tarek pops the ultimate. The invulnerability's coming through. However, they're buying a lot of time. The polymorph comes through. They're trying to just fire as fast as possible. Stanny does pick up a kill, which is just really all you could ask for out of the situation. They do pick up more.
Double kill and plates. They're gonna be able to deny this next wave.
That is good.
Ooh, that's actually tragic for Karasuno. Sure, that one. Their bot lane there.
Still dead even.
Team
just
Gars.
in gold for bot lane here. At least 80 carry wise.
I say it's been a bloodbath down there, so. There's another plate. Ooh, solo plate gold. Baby, you'll love to see it.
We loved it. The major leads, though, from from red side, are
down
coming
almost
from the top
50.
and jungle. Oh no! Ooh, nice shields.
Shield. And gets the flash. Damn.
That is
Sumayushi just out there with the quick hands. Look at that reaction time. Maybe back in my youth.
Back in my day, we walked uphill to get to Summoner's Rift. Both ways, as a matter of fact. And everybody was OP.
Kinda. I'm saying, like, that's the nice thing, too, is that, you know, because it's Sivir, even though it's, you know, she's by herself under a tower, she can clear waves quick enough. Ooh, Smalls, I don't know if this is where you want to be.
Yeah, this is tough for Smalls. He's down a lot of gold, and this, man, challenging a Bel'Veth as a tank pretty feels bad.
Unless he thought that they were on the top side of the map, I don't know, but... Wow, and they're just gonna start up Drake.
Yep.
I mean, they got a Kog'Maw.
And like I said, you gotta keep an eye on on these objectives here. They're backing off, and they actually kind of just leashed it. Farosh comes in with a massive flank. Holy moly!
Oh, there it is. Oh,
a good job stopping her from getting in and getting all three here. Fate should go down right off the bat. Farosh running for his life, living for so long and drawing so much attention. Retro Genesis in the backlines. Keep an eye on this. Snoo barely manages to get away. Retro, the World Ender coming to an end itself. Flash is used. Wow.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Retro TP'd in, I was like, that's gonna be it for that fight.
Yeah, true. Very true.
And Drake goes to nobody. Gangplank gets to catch up on some plates, maybe a little CS.
Overall, a great net gain, I would say, for blue side. Being able to stop that and delay it to kind of reform. They have the TP advantage now.
Yeah, I thought they were going to try and wait for Sivir to get there before they pulled out the ulti, but... Especially since they're 5-2, they're a big damage dealer.
They've lane swamped at this point of the game. They're looking to just kind of chunk down these towers here and have for the objective.
That worked out pretty well for Gangplank.
To me, though, this kind of strikes me as Red is happy to seed that second dragon just for map pressure. They know that they don't have the TP advantage to kind of really deal with it. Ryu taking a lot of damage, getting kited out pretty heftily.
Taking it, yeah.
And Fate is here to collect.
Ryu just ate his oranges instead of waiting to get... Oof.
That's a rough one to see.
Yeah.
That's something that you have to kind of... It's hard to keep a mental note of all these things during the game. It's easy enough for a spectator, right? Because you're like, yeah, I see where everybody is, and I can kind of see everything unfolding, but...
For sure. I was just kind of surprised he didn't save the oranges for like a Tarex CC though.
They are here to try to take Shelly. Smalls pops. Ooh. They're actually going in and engaging off of it. Smalls is looking to just try to be the martyr here in the situation. Taric ulti comes through. There's not really much to be able to gain through this. Tide T.
Quite a while. Now they should be able to get this free push in the mid lane. Or not, because Team Dubs has pretty good wave clear on their entire cast. Redzy to come back and claim Shelly.
Yep.
Which is not good for Team Dubs.
I will say
that's a Belveth's win.
Their cohesiveness is really, really good on the side of Red, for the most part. For the most part, there have been some individual moments of over-aggression. However, when they come together as a team, it seems that they are kind of making one individual call and kind of sticking to it, which is good. Very good.
You love to see it.
Gangplank does have his Essence Reaver now, fortunately. He should be able to sustain the absolute barrage of damage coming through and onto him in presence.
He's made 109 gold off of first strike.
Oh, this is tough.
Ooh.
Has the spell shield available, is not going to get dragged back. And
slows.
Looking to turn. Lulu is here with the Gangplank ulti right off the bat, and Faye is in an interesting position. He manages to flash out that last second. Here comes the last tick of damage, but Snoo has to be able to stay alive on the Sivir, gets stunned up, and is going to go down. Retro comes in and is cleaning up with this Swain. There's just too much health, like I said, on this side of Red.
That Sivir got away with way more than they should have. Holy moly. That was insane. I can't believe that Belveth dies there. That was so well played by them. I thought they were crazy to try and take that 2v2. Apparently it was not a bad bad call.
Something to keep an eye on in the... I mean, because this game is still... It's not, like, out of reach for Blue. I think a lot of it is going to depend on the Nico ultis. If Nico can get like a 3-man ulti, like at any point, it's going to be a hard time for Red to be able to win a fight at this juncture, I should say.
100%. I mean, like that's the thing. That's like why you pick Nico, right? Is that they're there for like the major turnaround hero plays, and I mean the synergy seems pretty good for blue side. So hopefully they can, you know, if they get that 5v5.
Here comes Shelly. They're gonna take it right in and get a lot of these. Oh, look at that.
Oh wow, they're not even gonna
They
get
got
it.
cleared though. That static shiv proc with the Sivir bouncing blades is nasty.
Yeah. Especially since the little grubbies don't exactly have a lot of HP.
Yeah.
Which is really good if you're playing Aurelion Soul against it.
Or Smolder. Bless. Rest in peace also.
Yeah, thank goodness. Rest in piss.
Ooh,
and there you go. Got another team fight coming out. And,
picks
ooh,
up
huge.
2. Tai T's taking a lot of damage. Is rooted
Ooh.
up, but they're not actually focusing Tai T down. They're trying to get this Kog'Maw, but Kog'Maw's getting a lot of damage off. And because not a
There
single
goes
person was targeted
down,
down,
but Retro does
they're
not
able to
care.
just run under the tower here. A nice snare!
That was a good snare.
And Gangplank is fighting for his life at the moment. Tai T should be able to just secure this up nice and easy. A slight miscommunication is going to cost them pretty heavily, I think.
I was just saying, that fight was looking so good.
It looked like they almost had Tai T just dead to rights, but they switched targets once he got CC'd.
And I do see 2 health cut items, so, you know, I don't have to be angry.
They took the advice.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's on Maokai and Lulu, which is like the 2 that you really wanted on. I don't know that Nico or Gangplank gets a health cut item. Maybe Marilanamakon's okay.
I will say, keep an
Nico?
eye on this Maokai in this next fight. Despite having all of this kind of just defensive items and armor, this Kog'Maw is going to absolutely tear through him. Already has
yeah,
the Bork and the Gwinsus, and it's just not even going to matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because Maokai only has the Knight's Vow completed.
Yeah.
And then it's, what's that? And then it's gonna go into a Frozen Heart, which will be nice against the Kog'Maw, but... That's always been my thing, is I'm always just like, man, I don't know what to build against stuff like Kog'Maw or Veins when you're like, oh, just build a Frozen Heart. And it's like, okay, cool. Still does damage based on my HP.
Yeah. One of those kill it before it kills you situations.
That is exactly what it is. The amount of times that I've been playing a game where I'm like, if we kill this thing first, I can just literally face tank the rest of their team.
Please. Grouping up for Baron. They're starting to press Vision down here.
Get in there, pressure on.
Pressure in, pressure in, pressure in. Ooh, oh
Lulu
my
in
dear
a
lord.
bad spot.
Lulu's gonna have to pop the ulti. He's gonna take the plant and get away. But this gives so much pressure on this Baron. They already got the TP from Nico. Ooh.
And Swain's pushing bot. And I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, I guess only losing the stuff off of your support isn't the worst. I mean, it's not great, especially when their ultimate is as good as Lulu's ultimate is, but...
And Tai T doing his best, just pressuring this tower here. Realizing that he himself doesn't have the TP, so...
Oh.
Putting a lot of damage down on this Gangplank. He's going to be able to sustain himself, but not if he keeps getting connected.
Keeps getting bapped.
There is global pressure here. Fate, no fear, just going in. They know they have the Lulu ulti down. The Taric ulti is actually only going to connect onto Fate and Bladders.
Only one that needed to, apparently.
But yeah, my goodness. They managed to get the jungler kind of right off the bat here, and they're already rotating Tai up! Nico, ulti's not going to actually connect. Tai T.
But he's surrounded on all sides.
Wow, he almost actually He did his job though. Look at the health bars. Gangplank ulti trying to suppress and deal as much damage as possible. But look at Stanny just keeping them off of this Baron. There's just nothing to stop them here.
Ooh, that's.
Woo!
Ooh, Belveth is getting everything they want this game.
Damn. This is gonna be a hard one to defend.
I say, unfortunately for them, the swing was so fed that he was able to just fend them off and get them to low enough health bars that they wouldn't even want to contest. Insane.
All right. Pushing in pretty much every single lane here. They're looking like they're trying to go for maybe. No, they're going B. I wonder what their split is going to look like here. They know they have like an absolute advantage in the situation.
They've got Baron. Let's see what they do with it.
Poor Lulu's.
It's the good old, we have Baron, let's go into jungle.
Woo! Still
Run,
game
Lulu,
one.
run.
Yep. Also, how's it going,
Is
chat?
it a best of threes?
Yes. Bonked back.
Tarek being in a place he probably doesn't want to be, but at the same time, Stanny's there. They might lose the Tarek, but ooh,
Just a bit of.
they get away with that one.
Yeah, a little bit of over-aggression
Overextending.
trying to push up and deny vision. A good ring around the rosy, I will say, by Lulu, just to bait him in.
Not gonna lie, I thought Stanny was gonna absolutely tear through and get the return kill, which would have been worth it. But
Yeah, I thought so too. It was close.
Actually, I'm curious. What is... Belveth is at 79 stacks.
Smalls with the Gangplank ulti. The dash forward. It's not going to be able to stop Tai T. They sent 4 down here for this, and Retro is here to be able to secure. And oh my god, it's just brutal. This is like the worst part of the game to have to play against Belveth.
Yeah, right.
Oh man,
She has a
that's
3
hard.
attack speed, by the way.
Smalls, nice little fancy feet. Gonna bonk them back in, but I just don't even know that's where you want them. Fate is just
There's
having a
Tarek ulti on two.
free-for-all. Oh, a massive
Huge
ultimate
ulti.
from Nico. A huge route. Is this gonna be enough? Fate manages to get out. They're trying to tick down on Retro Genesis. Fate goes down. Retro has to be able to
Retro
win this
might
fight.
actually just
He does
single-handedly
actually
win
have
this fight.
enough to push them off, but
Holy... That's why you pick Nico, right there. That is the exact reason. You get those 5-man ultis to absolutely turn it around, get the game hero play.
wow, that's crazy.
The breath of life comes in.
That is where you salute your teammate. 4 honors, please. 4
And Gangplank does
honors.
ultimately succumb to the Executioner's calling.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But at this point, Gangplank is not as in the game as he kind of needs to be. He's more there for just like a little bit of follow-up to take a little bit of damage and wave clear. Whew.
Which, to be fair, I mean,
Yeah, 5
late game Gangplank within one shot. That was sexy.
They're in the correct position here to just pick up this dragon. A good job, I will say, on Team Triple Dubs to get one of these
Small's
dragons.
getting caught out here. Which, I mean, to be fair, they're just trying to see if they can get to Drake, but...
Here comes the ulti, standing. Ooh, Gangplank trying to buy time for his teammate. Is he gonna be able to escape this? Oh my god, the artillery just barely misses with the plant bounce.
And Retro's out here playing his heart out.
He really is. All right. I can't believe this game is as close as it is with a team that scales so disgustingly strong as Reds does. Just some
and I mean, to
really
be fair,
massive hero plays.
They have to make sure that they know where Nico is before they do anything.
That's exactly it, yeah. If they're able to do that, I think they just almost auto-win. They did a really good job of pushing Gangplank out of this game.
Yeah, unfortunately. And I mean, Ooh, yeah. No, they really did.
Can you check
I
his
was gonna
gold
say,
through first strike for me?
for first strike, yes. He has 183.
Oof.
Sorry, that's damage dealt. He has 235 gold through first strike.
Okay. Not too terribly bad, but it's hard. All right, the game state is slightly frozen here. Another objective doesn't spawn on the map until Baron here in 35 seconds. Red doing a pretty great job of just pushing vision in here, and Tarek just staying guard, making sure that doesn't get cleared out. All right. Here Baron comes. They do have the TP advantage here. Oh no, they don't actually. Devel does not have TP here, so it's going to be the Nico down bot, and this is something that Red is going to eat up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Gangplank wants to start moving down and Nico moving up.
Yeah, the Gangplank's got to be down there.
Wow, they're just gonna let them have it. It's a repeat. Swain's gonna go mid 4v5 or 1v4. Man, that Kog'Maw.
Yep.
Just tearing through it. They noticed way too late.
Yeah, I think they realized the misposition, and they're like, hey, we're not gonna be able to contest this.
101 stacks on the Belveth. Bringing it to a 3 attack speed. 3.38 attack speed, rather.
Alright.
I'm saying, I mean, if they keep getting Baron, if they get this final Drake, I mean, it's looking rough for Team Dubs.
Yeah, if that Drake is secured, man, that's hard. Because you got it on Aatrox, you got it on, man, any of their champions.
Swain,
it's hard.
Kog'Maw. Yeah. Ooh, finding Smalls here though, that'd be a good pick.
Ooh, Smalls narrowly dodges out the stun. He's starting to walk away. Tarek ulti has already been used, and that's actually not too bad. If they're able to get Smalls here, and he flashes out,
just
gets
too
himself
tanky.
safe.
Too tanky and has a Lulu.
Whew, that's pretty big. However, ultis have been used, and Tarek is the only one that's been used on red side. Barosh goes in with the polymorph. Fate is just diving tower so aggressively. A double snare comes through. Ryu should be the next to go here, and this is GG.
That's game. There.
Fate, you are absolutely insane.
Wow. I mean, level 17. They're in a pretty good spot, I gotta say. My goodness, look at that attack speed. That's gonna be GG. Game 1 going to Team Karasuno.
Team Carno.
Team Kara.
I'm just happy that the league client didn't do what it usually does. That makes me happy.
Yeah, right? Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
You know, for how down the Gangplank was, he still, you know, did pretty alright. For his, you know, for damage numbers. He actually almost kept up with the Belveth. So...
Yeah, he didn't do too bad in the damage department. It was just, yeah, once you saw him get behind in lane, and that Aatrox, just, it was completely unstoppable. Yeah.
I don't know how to handle that champion, so I'm not gonna sit here and say anything.
Well, I will say, despite being down 11k at the ends, like, they really kept that game super competitive, way more than it should have been, right? Like, there were parts of the game that if they had one more fight go their way, it was going to be almost a dead even game. So, kudos to Blue for kind of sticking in. What do we think, chat? What do we think?
Do we think at all?
What's up, guys? What's up, Druzy? Mr. 25.
What's up, Druzy?
D-Ruzy. Bum, 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 bum. Also, keep in mind, chat, we have tomorrow another series as well. That is going to be, I think, at 9 p.m. EST. If I remember correctly, I think it's 9 p.m. or 9:30 EST. I'd have to check. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
One.
Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Ba 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 dum. 9:30 EST. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wiz. Thank you, Mr. Wiz. Caught the end of that one. Seems spicy that Aatrox got fed. Yeah, Aatrox was a big problem.
They were doing their... They did their job, that's for sure.
Invites to the next game here. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me shoot my shot. You know it's already coming, and I'm going to give it to you, okay? So we got March Dungeon here. A little thing called March Dungeon every single Friday.
Woo!
We are currently at the mid-season point, in which case the party is facing off one of the big baddies and one of the OG baddies from the story, and it's been really, really exciting thus far. If you guys ever need to get caught up on it, we did a recap stream previously, which I can find it. Give me 1 second. I can link it to y'all. If you're interested in TTRPGs, really fun storytelling, great quality,
depression.
Yeah, great quality depression. That's a great way to put it. But some really, really good players
A lot of fun.
Enjoying themselves.
I'm one of those players who's
True.
enjoying themselves.
So true, bestie. It's quite true. I did so many test streams. Holy moly, I have so many test streams here. Let's see. Ba 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 da ba 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 da. There's nostalgia. I've got to go one further back here. Recapping Mart's story. All right, here we go, champ. If you are interested in TTRPGs, make sure to watch that. It is, I think it's altogether a 5-hour stream. It'll get you caught up to where we are in the campaign at the moment. And yeah, we would love to see some new faces there.
Or just, watch all the episodes.
True.
And spend
Also true.
a full month of your time doing it.
No life it, go for it. I believe. Why is there a fat turtle? Why am I a member? Somebody bought you a membership, Jackaroo. Sorry, I have the I had OBS unfortunately up over the other chat. Let me move it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, TL actually clapped C9. It was nasty.
It was so great. I was so happy.
It was pretty gross. Can't even lie. All right. Let's see where we're at here. But how's everybody in chat doing tonight? Thank you for all the beautiful people here. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you're enjoying yourselves, make sure to hit that like button if you want to see more. Casts, we'll be doing a decent amount of casts for the LolMidwest Sweat League season here. Make sure to hit sub. Mid-gap. I will say, despite everything, Tai T playing his heart out, doing really, really well. Devel single-handedly almost brought them back in that game. he almost single-handedly brought them back in that game. I can't lie to you. I gotta say what it is.
I mean that one play, man. If he could have done it multiple more times, would have been great.
All right, we're getting into draft here. Let me hop it up on the screen for you all. Here we are. Make it a little bit more small. A little smaller. LolMidwest needs to get some art for their stuff. Damn. Druzy coming in. Druzy's coming in with the left hook.
Not.
All right, so right off the bat, we got our bands in here. Retro getting his Kled band out, the Belveth, and the Aatrox. So they're taking a lot of the picks that were in last game and just getting rid of them. We got a replacement kind of Viego pick because it didn't get banned in the first phase, and Lucian. So a lot of aggression right off the bat. And a first pick Jinx. First pick Jinx. They said, hey, we liked what you did with that Kog'Maw last game. We would also love to do the same.
You're gonna have to do draft alone. I didn't get one.
Oh, rip. Melio was picked up on the side of Team WWW. So this is actually pretty solid. I really like the Melio Jinx setup. It's insanely strong. It lets just Jinx, especially in laning phase, and especially outside laning phase, absolutely pop off, stay extremely safe, and the Ivern pick as well. So they are really trying to play carry-centric this game. That protect the carry comp. We'll see what they round it out with, though. And the Rel pick. Ooh. Okay.
Rel is a champion that I wish I could play.
Rel is great. Carmen gets banned out once more. I mean, understandably so, I will say. I think that Team WWW needs at least one other carry coming out of their comp here. Because if the Jinx gets popped, what's Ivern and Melio kind of supposed to do in that situation? Team WWW bans out the Shen to try to... I'm assuming they're probably trying to get a... They banned out the Aatrox and the Shen. They banned out the Kled as well. They're trying to push Retro on something he's a little bit less familiar with. He's been in the league a long time. And the Malphite, so they're heavily investing in this. The Nico ban, final. I think that's insanely smart. Very good final ban. You don't want to let that one go through. Could be absolutely disastrous. And here we go. Team Karasuno has the final pick here. And they're going to give it over to mid lane. Renekton is locked in. Talia is being hovered. And this is a potential, great team fighting damage source that they can get out of mid lane. Offers really good utility against every single member of their composition, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Super great into Renekton, Rel, Lucian, and Viego. So the Talia is a super high value pick here. What's the final one? And it's safe in lane. If they want to take it there. Right? Yeah, because it's the Ivern jungle. All right. And Ornn is picked up as the final pick. They definitely needed some front line, some beefiness. So Ornn is a great round out. And it, really pumps some nice utilization into the Jinx. You can kind of see where they're looking to play for this comp. Jinx being the absolute massive hyper carry and Talia for the backup. You can only assume that there's going to be a lot of attention bot lane. Lissandra, the final pick. Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh.
I love me some Lissandra.
That's spicy. That is spicy. All right. Let's go back over to client chat.
Where I can also see draft now.
All right, what are we thinking? Let's look at what chat's saying. Hella good. I'm feeling good on a Wednesday. Oops. Here we go.
I'll say, I don't think I remember a time where Kled was never not banned against.
Retro, yeah.
Retro. I gotta be honest.
Actually, let me bring this over here. Okay, perfect. Now I can have both chats just nice and open. Beautiful. Hope that's Rel top. Love that pick. His Mord has been solid in former seasons. Great pickup. Fantastic pickup. Who do we think takes game 2 here, chat? Who do we think takes a game 2? It's Renekton versus Ornn. Ornn versus Renekton, man. We really are in League of Legends, aren't we? Jeez. And the Taliyah versus Lissandra. I think Lissandra's a smart pick, actually.
I mean, Lissandra really does set up for the Viego. Lets Renekton be able to get in there.
Lissandra makes Taliyah also just think about what she has to do. Because she can throw down her claw, and it's either Taliyah's used her knockback already, or she has to hold on to it just to make sure she doesn't come through with it. It's hard to kind of use it proactively against Lissandra. My bet's on Karasuno. I like... Let me see the entire comp. There's a lot of aggression on the side of Karasuno. A lot of all-in, a lot of safe engage, too, with Lissandra and the Rel. Jinx is going to have to play really, really well this game.
I don't know. Emilio's got it.
Yeah, I was going to say Feroche was absolutely nasty last game, so we'll see.
Yeah, and I mean, Emilio's honestly a great pick into how much CC that team has.
True, it's a really good answer.
Hopefully the ability to keep everybody alive and stuff like that.
And it's not like they really want to have to focus Daisy either, right? Like, their damage is like very go in, pop somebody heavy, and they don't have like a ton of long range. So Daisy is going to have, I feel like, a decent amount of chances to kind of go in and out and find a couple of like decent knockups, especially with how clumped up they should be. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised they didn't choose like a longer ranged ADC, I guess, on Karasuno, since that's like the only range they're gonna have. Because like you can't tell me Lissandra's crazy range when they're literally trying to go in.
Countercomp is alright. Team has a higher chance for more CC chain. I would not actually disagree with you because of the Taliyah spread. Yeah, like Taliyah counters pretty much everybody on their team. And then the
and I mean you have, because like in team fights, ideally, right, it's gonna be Emilio Ivern just trying to keep Jinx alive.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should be able to do that because it's literal shields for days. But then you got Ornn to do the heavy frontlining. Taliyah's pretty good into Renekton, Viego, and Lucian.
Here we have CC modern day composition from Karasuno versus Ardent Sensor.
Yeah. Ardent Sensor and anything that makes shields get 8% more. Nothing but Bandle Mirrors and Forbidden Idols or whatever it's called.
Bump, 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 bump. Also, you know what? You guys are all League of Legends players, massive gamers. Make sure to peep out the sponsor there, the Starforge system. Get yourself a Starforge PC today. I believe actually there's $100 off on. I don't know if it's actually the PCs right now. It might be the cases, but they also last time they did this, it was like $50 off PCs and $100 off of like cases and stuff. They have spring sales that are going to be coming on, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Yo, you might have the best build I've ever seen. What? I have the best build? Wait, what?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen,
Yeah,
I won't stand up, but yeah. we'll just go with that. It's GIF,
100%.
not GIF. Also, I love that name. Damn right it's GIF. People who use the term GIF, you can't trust them. You
They're
can't
just
outright
trying
trust
to
them.
be annoying.
they're instigators.
They're just trying to be obnoxious. Don't give
And
them the time
system
of day.
freeze.
Yeah, but we just ignore him anyway.
God bless System Freeze. We love him.
Only because we have to.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're in game, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 between Team Double W's, or sorry, Triple Dubs, and Team Karasuno. All right. So something to note is we have matching TPs on both of these teams here. Matching TPs on both teams. Red is already pinging out an invade on the top side, actually. They know that Ryu was, like, really adamant about holding this bush. Level 1 with Gangplank. Although it's a little bit of a different situation, I would say, but maybe they're onto something. Maybe they've been watching Ryu here and how he kind of performs in his games. They are going to get to this bush first, and they're 5-man stacking inside of it. They're starting to claw alongside the wall. A flash forward from Rel. They should be forcing out a flash or a kill here on Ryu, and they do manage to do so. A nice connect from Bladers. Huge, brother. And that went into the pocket of Lysandra, who already I would argue has an advantageous kind of lane here. All right, let's see what we got. Retro says, no, this is my bush.
Alright, where you at?
I am 23, 24, 25, 1, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
I know when you get to 35.
I'm at 135 right now.
Okay. There we go.
Ooh, channeling the Hex
Ooh,
Flash.
Hex
They're both
Flash.
grouped up. Oh, man, that was actually almost scary.
I would have done it. I would have inted it.
Nice, Q.
Ooh, that was good. Man, I really love playing Talia, but sometimes those cues, my brain, whenever like I have to like move while something's stuck in a
Like a constant
specific
animation.
direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brain's just like, I don't know where to move. That's why I play Alistar and Nautilus, people. And Melio.
Feroche getting a little bit of aggressive on the Melio here. Stepping up is going to get the little damage trade here on Lucian.
Hey, you just want to get that gold.
All right.
You say it's nice to see that the aggression did not change between games.
Ooh, Melio isn't able to knock back right off the bat here. We still have sums on the Lucian. The heal comes through. It's not going to matter.
Great flash.
Wow, that was nasty. Melio's bouncing ball was not able to knock away the Rel before it got, the CC got
crash down.
changed in, yeah.
Good try, though. Good look. Little unfortunate, but... I would say, because that's the thing with Melio is that you are incredibly squishy.
Ooh, does connect.
Huge
Taiti does have
stun.
the flash to get out if he needs to. He's going to flash forward, but it's a little bit too late.
Yeah. The red buff being on.
Smalls
Viego's
gonna-
looking, though.
Viego is looking, but he should just be able to
He's not
walk
gonna-
away here. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I can't imagine a Viego early being able to kill.
The Viego 100 to 0, level 3.
Be kind of nuts if they could, but... Look at that Melio damage. I would say it is crazy, too, that they were trying to be so aggressive, because it is... Like, you're playing Jinx, who's, like, the most late-game hyper carry.
The chompers come
That's
through!
just-
They don't actually manage to bonk him back, but Smalls is here in the wings. Viego as well. They do have to be
there's a
careful
snare.
of this. Ivern, shield should be
Oh,
1
man, he's
second
not
off
even allowed to
cooldown.
move.
The teleport is already coming through from Dvel. Ooh, a nice Q over the wall from Lucian, but it's gonna get connected and knocked back. Smalls picks up the kill, and they're still on the chase here. They want a little bit more of this. Talia going in, hops over the wall. Bladers! The zap connects. Oh, and they managed to pick up the kill.
Huge stun. Oh. Ooh, good flash, good flash. That was looking a little iffy for Viego there for a second, but...
man, what a great flip.
Now, I was gonna say, that was looking pretty dang good, you know, for Team Karasuno. Uh-oh. Who's gonna get it? There it is.
Retro did a good job of just making sure he was out of that knock-up radius. Like, it was like an absolute pixel.
Just a hair. Just enough.
Just a hair. Just the two of us.
See, that's, yeah, and Talia's already 2-0 with just a tier, so...
Yep.
That's, you know, that's not a bad spot to be in.
Heading up to Grubs here. They will probably have, a little bit of prio here. 3 damage dealers into Ornn, Ivern, and, you know, the 2-0 Talia is, you know, that's a different matter, but...
Yeah, and I mean, I gotta say, like, I just... Ooh, here we go.
Retro
the horn ram comes out.
Retro had a good read, just knowing that he was probably going to be dropping that horn and getting aggressive.
Wow. Just uses the ultimate like that.
Dvel! He's going to get prisoned in, has the level 6 advantage despite the 2-0.
Wow, that was an insane turret aggro.
Jeez.
And that's going to be the thing, right? Is it's going to be, you do not get to move. That's right. Throw your little fireballs at him.
Throw them balls, boy.
I'll say I say it's what? Only 1k difference? Yeah, 1k difference. So it's still, as they say, anybody's game. Still waiting for the first Drake pickup to see if anybody's gonna...
Yeah. That is the thing.
That's my one problem about playing champions like Ivern and even Rammus, even though I play him a lot in the jungle, is that you can't take objectives by yourself or really start them up. You have to get a play to let you set up into it.
Ooh, once again, just a little bit too far forward from Dvel. The ultimate's not going to be available here. The channel coming through, it's not going to be able to connect. Is he going to be able to actually get out? Goes for the wall! Let's go. Oh, but he's in the pit. Oh, no. He doesn't have flash to get out of here. Lemilio! Flip back, and Dragon's doing its damnedest just to try to protect here. Fate going to pick up the kill.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
Extremely
but
unfortunate.
At least a good attempt. They tried, but that sets up Team Karasuno for the Drake.
And I was gonna state before, because this Lucian's been in lane alone for the most part, he is gonna reach the level 6 first. He does pop the ulti, which ends up being pretty big in that fight. The little things are coming together to really help Karasuno here.
Well, jungler's on the bot side. See if anything comes of it, though.
Jinx does have level 6.
Ooh, he snuck in there.
Oh,
it's a repeat of last game.
Get out!
Looking like he's going for the bait. Ooh, he gets us there.
It is on to, unfortunately, the Rel, though. Not much is going to come from it. Daisy's going to die.
Yeah.
A little gold goes over.
He probably should have waited until they actually went into the bush. But might have been a play where they didn't get to do anything either way.
Yeah.
You must be enjoying this part after last game. Just being able to completely neutralize.
Lucian is pretty decent into Jinx early here, but he is out of mana. Looks like they're just gonna try to shove this in and take a B.
Oh. You can see Retro does have ulti, so probably not looking for an all-in on the Ornn.
CS is held kind of relatively within the same realm for both these teams. Karasuno's a little bit ahead in the CS department, and definitely ahead a bit in the gold department. A nice root is going to make sure the full duration of the CC is put through into Retrogenesis. However, this Gator is healing.
Goodness,
he flashes away.
He's going to get away.
Wow,
oh
and Tai T. Tai T's waiting
in the
here, flashes forward.
Oh! Just don't get to move.
Yeah, they exhausted all their options early.
Even Rel came up for the party. Dang.
Dang. That's a heartbreaker. Ooh.
Ha!
They're trying to they're trying to dive into Dvel here. Dvel does manage to pick one up himself. The Jinx rocket just a little bit too late.
Whoa. Dang, that was actually really role played for Karasuno. Everybody was where they needed to be, exactly when they needed to be there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Fate was impressive to watch. Wow!
Fate is playing with Fate here. Daisy's coming in and wants to have a word. Daisy comes in with a roundhouse kick. However, Smalls is in an interesting position. Wow. He might actually be able to do this, but no, the support is already there from red side, and he is going to go down.
Retro was there. Ooh, but they're still not gonna let them. They're still not gonna just hand over these grubs.
Rel comes in and secures one of the grubs, and is gonna hop out. That should be 5 grubs over. Wow, that's
amazing.
Actually so massive.
Blader's coming in absolutely clutch there.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's yeah. That was actually clutch. So now we get to stabilize a little bit. You can chill out for a minute. Oh, never mind.
Yep, that's
doesn't
rough.
even matter. That
Not
crash
really
shot's
much you can
coming
do
out.
There. Both the flash and the cleanse used.
I think Team Triple Dubs are really just wanting to. I don't even know if a 5v5 is. Yeah, probably wanted to get into a 5v5 just because with the Amelia ulti alone, I feel like would be able to help against this team just in general.
Team fighting is really their best bet here. Are they down a little bit too far though? Smalls doesn't have a ton of damage. Daisy's trying to chase down Fate. Blades. Oh, a beautiful bait comes through. That's a double kill instantly. The zap isn't gonna connect.
And you already used the rocket. Fate's right on this support.
Oh!
Oh, knocked it right into the AD carry. Tai T's paying attention. Takes the zap.
Nice. Good buffer on the
And
CC.
they get out. Insane.
Some good teamwork. And trust.
This Lissandra play's making me incredibly happy. I love it. I don't know what it is, but there's something about that champion that I absolutely love.
Oh, they're looking to dive Jinx. Hex Flash.
Ooh. Yeah, I was saying they ran out of minutes in the last second there.
Lucian has the kind of go-ahead to just dash right in here.
I was gonna say I was waiting for it.
He steps on the chompers and takes a little bit of return damage.
I'm surprised they didn't commit to that a little bit more.
Ooh.
Can Triple Dubs to bring it back?
Spells looking for the wall. Hex Flash comes over. They don't spot it. TP coming through. They know they have both sums down.
The is also there.
Through. The Weaver.
Retro's just going right in.
Huge on the draw here. And Rio. Oh! He's on the 80 carry, but they gotta have to pick targets here. Bladers is the next to go. And this massive front line here. Like you said.
I want to be attacking the Ornn.
That team fight is massive. Tai T's not going to be able to survive. Triple kill for the Ornn. All right.
Maybe
just
not
like
who you
that.
wanted on, but, you know. Having a really unstoppable Ornn. Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, they don't have like the Jinx on their side to be able to try to pump through the Ornn. So
yeah, I just have to hope the Lucian does.
ooh.
Wow, what an amazing turnaround from Team Triple Dubs.
Yeah, what a bombastic fight.
Hopefully they can keep that energy for the rest of the game.
All right, a almost 3K lead here for the side of Karasuno. Jinx yet again in a vulnerable position. They've been really trying to send the support just to help out, and yeah, Melio's absence in the bot lane is costing pretty heavily as Jinx is not kind of respecting the potential of a gank.
And that was the second time that Ro was able to just go from right across the river through the Tribe Rush.
My team enemy to you. What's up, innocent white girl?
If the stun lands, it's gonna be over.
Yep. They just waited it out. Try to get him to juke as much as possible.
Now they can look for the ooh, Devel with a nice little catch out.
Good damage coming through. Jinx Rocket.
Man, Jinx Rocket has been so... They've been in the right spots, just unfortunately.
Like a half second too late.
Yeah, most champions keep flashing away just before it gets there.
Jinx won it once again in just such an unfortunate position. The cleanse comes through, and that is just a dead Jinx again.
Man.
They're kind of going against their own game plan here.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of crazy. You know, you have your hyper carry in the bot lane, and there's really no support for them. Whether it's just like make Ornn go bot lane now and have her go to the top side.
Yeah,
it's a little bit safer.
They have to find a way to get Jinx out of that bot lane. It's just no good. Smalls was looking. Blade's kind of had a feeling though.
And that little intuition was going off. My brain just realized I didn't realize how good of a pick Ro was into this comp too because of the shield destruction. Like that didn't even click in my brain.
Yeah. Oh. Smalls in a bit of a situation here yet again. Daisy's trying to buy time, but there's so much layering of CC here.
So much layering of CC. That Lissandra is 7 and 2. Man, Malignance on Lissandra is... Man, that item is...
Item is nasty.
That item is... It's disgusting.
Disgusting? Absolutely foul. Well, trying to buffer back the knockup, but just it wasn't in time. Had to use it a little bit later.
Man. Bladers has been killing it and being in the right positions to make sure that the CC's the team.
Yeah, they're just all over the map. They're outplaying them, kind of just tit for tat, calling their bluff on things, being in the right spot. Now Ryu trying to run away here. Rel hopping over the wall. Tai T coming through. The CC chain is here. Ooh, melee ulti!
Can they get him before the...
Oh! It was almost massive, but it's just not enough.
Almost got the Ornn Horn off in time.
Yeah, and they got the TP too. Jeez. It's getting hard to watch as this gold lead is now up to 10K.
It's starting to get away from him. Hey, Jinx finally made it to the top lane.
There it is.
Didn't exactly go the way that they would probably wanted, but I mean, still tied in CS with the Lucian. Just unfortunately down 4 kills on the Lucian.
All right. Man, let's look at our gold lead here. Lucian is up 8K to 5.5K in this bot lane, and that's a hard one to have to try to swallow.
That is a whole item.
Yep. Mid lane about mid lane's almost bordering on 3K here.
Oh, Devel knows. They're still waiting there.
Oh, Small's in a scary position here. Tai Chi going forward is not going to take the claw through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's so unfortunate. Smalls just keeps finding himself in the wrong, spot.
He's just trying to secure that red buff. He's like, listen, guys, you guys got the dragon. Just let me have this.
I just want my camp. I just want my camp. Jinx just helping unleash.
All right.
Now they can start Infernal stacking.
Yep. And the next objective is Baron here. And they're just going to walk right over and start warding it up.
And,
very methodical.
I'd like to see them try to step in to stop the Baron.
All right.
Getting that demolished proc, get the thing primed.
And honestly, why shouldn't they?
Yeah, say you're up 11 kills. I'd start it on spawn too. Ooh, blues.
Waiting. They're waiting. Retro pops the ulti early. Devel just instantly nuked out of oblivion. Smalls is the next to go here.
Down.
Ryu manages to pick up a kill on the side. Jinx is still alive, but they are just going for it. They want more. They said, hey, listen, we know you have cleanse. We don't care. And that's just an ace. My goodness.
Let's see what I was saying. Now they should be able to get Baron.
Yeah. I was gonna say the death times are still pretty, still pretty low.
HP. But I mean, to be fair, they can just back and go right to Baron again and say, "Hey, bet, double down."
Meet you there again. 22 on the clock. Sound good to you?
Yeah, right. We started up at 20. Let's go to 22. But Diego just staying behind just to make sure that they can't even get their top side. Absolutely bullying the Ivern.
So I can hear a team voice chat right now. I know Jinx fuming. To be fair, I will say Jinx put herself in quite a few uncomfortable and unfortunate positions early in the game. But yeah, they did play against their team comp on blue side, unfortunately, and they got kind of punished for it.
Yeah, it's just weird that they picked a double shield comp and then didn't put their,
their
eggs in the Jinx basket. Yeah. Not that Talia hasn't been doing well themselves, but unfortunately been kind of falling aside. But
absolute vision going right over. Once they get the scuttle, they're just hopping right on this Baron. They shouldn't even be able to get in to contest this, I wouldn't think. Jinx just went B.
Unless Talia decides to wall after Ornn.
They might try to just look for the fight afterwards, but yeah, I mean, they're not even hurting from that Baron.
Pick a lane and just go right down through it. This is where
we need to see an absolute miracle happen here.
And there's no Nico this time. There goes the tower.
They're trying to fight in the middle of the lane here. Ryu's just taking so much damage.
I don't know if that's the play there. Yeah, that's a little ambitious there.
And here comes the dive under tower. Blades is actually going to go down. However, Retro Genesis is just here to mop up the rest of the kills. It's only Feroche on the small little Melio here left over just to try to defend. And this should be game. A 2-0. And in a convincing fashion in the second game here. For Team Karasuno.
I'm unfortunate with how close it was in the first one.
Yeah, that game was crazy. That first game was actually nutty. I think they tried to replicate it, but Team Karasuno was just way ahead of the draw.
And there it is. Whew! GG's to both teams.
Yep, GG's to both teams there. A really fun series to actually have to cast. I don't know. When you see your Ornn did the most damage on the team. Yeah.
It's not generally a good sign.
That is an unfortunate situation.
But to be fair, they were fighting Retro every single second in that top lane, so...
Yeah.
Also not entirely, surprising or shocking. Or in your ridiculous base damage.
But they did a good job. Once Devel had that 2-0, they were like, yep, Talia's not going to be affecting this game. They were just like, we're going to run mid over and over. Like, Feroche was even roaming out of lane, just trying to support, but they had just, like, the go-ahead on pretty much everything, and numbers advantage on every single objective, so... yeah. Super fun series to watch and cast. Mr. Sherwin, did you have anything else that you wanted to input?
No, that's I mean, it was a good game. I noticed like the aggression might have been a little over the top, but I was happy to see these two new teams. It's nice though because now you get to see the two like a bunch of people that I didn't even know about play the game and.
Yeah, some new faces and some really standout performances on each side actually. So excited to be able to cast more for both of these teams. We will be seeing you guys tomorrow at 9:30 EST for Team Smallbrain No Mechanics versus. I actually don't know who they're against this week. I just know that we're casting their game. So yeah, we will be live for Easter. Your boy Keen Decker, he loves you. He's gonna get himself a nice dinner, and then he's gonna come here afterwards and do a little fun casting for you all. So make sure to tune in tomorrow. Hope to see you guys for Mars Dungeon this next Friday here, and just huge shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in once more. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. Peace. Bye bye.
Adios.